My child, come close and listen to me carefully. This is a strategic instruction for the season you are entering. You have been asking me, Lord, why is there so much resistance? Why do my plans fall apart right before the finish line? Why does it feel like for every step forward, I take 2 steps back? I am answering you today with a hard truth, but a saving truth. You are talking too much. You are leaking your power. You are handing the blueprints of your destiny over to the enemy before the walls are even built. You are inviting war into a territory that should be peaceful. My child, I love your enthusiasm. I love that you are excited about what I am showing you. But you must learn the difference between a testimony and a test. A testimony is for after the victory. A test is for during the battle. And during the battle, you need silence. I am calling you to move in silence. Look at nature. When I create life, it happens in the secret place. A seed grows in the darkness of the soil. A baby grows in the darkness of the womb. A diamond is formed in the deep darkness of the earth. Darkness is not always bad. Sometimes darkness is protective. It is the incubation room. If you constantly dig up the seed to show people, look, it's growing, you kill the seed. You expose its delicate roots to the sun before they are ready. If you expose what is hidden too soon, you abort the mission. Many of your dreams have died not because I didn't bless them, but because you exposed them to the elements before they had roots. You need to understand the Joseph mistake. My servant Joseph was given a great dream. He saw himself as a ruler. It was a true vision from me. But in his immaturity, he ran and told his brothers. He said, "Look at this dream where you bow down to me." He was right about the dream, but he was wrong about the timing and the audience. His brothers were not ready for that level of favor. Their jealousy flared up, and they threw him in a pit. Stop casting your pearls before swine. Stop telling your big dreams to small minds. They cannot understand what I am doing in you because I didn't show them. I showed you. When you tell them, they give you doubt. They give you realistic advice that kills your faith. They project their fears onto your future. Now, consider the mistake of King Hezekiah. The Bible tells us that when the envoys from Babylon came to visit him, Hezekiah felt proud. He wanted to impress them. So he opened his treasury and showed them everything: his gold, his silver, his spices, his armor. He kept nothing back. And the prophet Isaiah came to him and said, "What have you done? Because you showed them everything, the days are coming when everything in your house shall be carried off to Babylon. Nothing shall be left." Do you see the warning? Hezekiah gave the thief an inventory of his house. He showed the enemy exactly what to steal. When you post every detail of your life on social media, when you tell your co-workers exactly how much money you made, when you brag about your new relationship, you are giving the enemy an inventory. You are showing the thief what to attack. Stop showing off your treasury. Keep it hidden in me. And look at Samson. His strength was a secret between him and me. As long as the secret was kept, he was invincible. He could defeat armies. But the moment he opened his mouth to Delilah, the moment he revealed the source of his power, he was captured. Delilah is a spirit of inquiry. There are people around you who ask questions not because they care, but because they are gathering intelligence. They want to find your weak spot. Learn to give them vague answers. Learn to smile and say nothing. You are entering a building season like Nehemiah. When Nehemiah went to rebuild the walls of Jerusalem, he did not announce it to his enemies, Sanballat and Tobiah. He inspected the walls at night. He kept his plans hidden until the work was already in motion. Why? Because Sanballat and Tobiah represent the spirit of discouragement. If Nehemiah had told them too early, they would have stopped the work before it began. But by the time they realized what he was doing, the wall was already half built. You must build your wall halfway before you announce it. Let the foundation be set so deep that no criticism can shake it. Why is silence so hard for you? Let me heal the root of this today. You talk because you are seeking validation. You want people to clap for you. You want them to say, "Wow, you are doing great." But my child, why do you need their applause when you have my approval? Stop auditioning for people who are not the casting director of your life. Stop trying to prove your worth to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. When you seek validation from men, you are giving them power over you. If their praise can lift you up, their criticism can tear you down. But when you move in silence, you are validating yourself in me. You are saying, "God knows, and that is enough." Even Jesus, my son, practiced this. How often did he heal someone and say, "See that you tell no one"? Why? Because he knew that premature fame would hinder his mission. He knew that crowds would create chaos. He often withdrew to lonely places to pray. If God in the flesh needed silence to protect his assignment, how much more do you? There is a power in containing your energy. Imagine a steam engine. If you open all the valves, the steam escapes, and the engine has no power to move. But if you keep the valves closed, the pressure builds up. That pressure is what drives the wheels. When you talk, you release the pressure. You feel a false sense of accomplishment just by talking about it. But when you keep it inside, that pressure builds up and becomes the fuel you need to actually do the work. Mary, the mother of Jesus, received the greatest news in history. She was carrying the Messiah, but the scripture says she pondered these things in her heart. She held it close. She protected the treasure. I am teaching you spiritual discipline today. It takes strength to be quiet. It takes maturity to hold a secret. A fool vents all his feelings, but a wise man holds them back. So here is your instruction. For the next 30 days, go on an information fast. If you are starting a business, keep it quiet until you launch. If you are writing a book, don't talk about it, write it. If you are applying for a new job, don't tell your current co-workers. If you are praying for a spouse, don't tell everyone who you are dating. Cover that relationship in prayer first. Also, be careful with prayer requests. Sometimes you share a prayer request as a way to gossip about yourself or complain. Be careful who you ask to pray for you. Not everyone praying for you is praying with you. Some people are praying against you. Bring your petitions to me first. I am preparing a table for you in the presence of your enemies. But notice the order. The table is prepared before they see it. By the time they realize you are blessed, it will be too late for them to stop it. They will watch you eat, but they will not be able to touch your plate. Let your results speak for you. Let your success make the noise. A lion does not have to roar every second to prove it is a lion. It walks in quiet confidence. I am hiding you in the shadow of my hand. I am covering you with my feathers. Stay hidden, stay focused, stay silent. Type "I will move in silence" in the comments if you receive this wisdom. Type "I will move in silence" if you are ready to protect your future. I love you. Now, shh. Get to work. My angels are guarding the door of your lips.